Another episode of CRM Success Secrets. Hi, my name is Mary Sue Dahill. I am the host of this wonderful podcast. What we talk about are different ways to use your CRM and automation in your business. And this will be my final episode of the series that I kicked off this podcast with. I started off with interviewing business owners that use a CRM in their business, how they use it, and how it has impacted their business. I committed to doing 20 YouTube podcast episodes, and this is my 20th episode, and I've learned so much in doing this. And that's what I wanted to share today. I wanted to share what I learned, as well as where are we going with this podcast. So the things I learned are that listeners do want to hear from the business owners that are like them, where they're not experts in automation and technology, and they want to hear how that business owner actually implemented things in their business, how it changed their business, because it helps them see themselves, which I got a lot of positive feedback about that, which is awesome. I also learned that yes, I can do weekly content for a podcast, which was one of the big questions of can I do this consistently? So that was a big positive. And my third kind of lesson or experience takeaway is that I kept it really simple, and I didn't make a ton of investment in editing and scripting and all that kind of stuff, and it was great to start off with. So and again, I have gotten a lot of positive feedback on the podcast itself. Some of the questions I've received from people are around, hey, I would really just like some kind of expert advice on how to use the CRM. Hearing how other business owners use it is great, but I would also like to hear from an expert on how it should be used. And the other piece of feedback I've received is that they like the YouTube podcast, but they would really like to be able to listen to the podcast on their preferred podcast channel. So those are kind of the three big takeaways I had. So, what's next with the CRM Success Secrets podcast? First, it is going to continue. We're going to take a short break here in October as I kind of adjust my systems. We're going to start publishing the podcast to regular podcast platforms. So, as you can imagine, it does require a little bit of build out to do that. And there will be more what I guess I might call solo podcasting episodes where I'll be sharing advice on how to use CRM in your business, kind of what to do, what to watch out for, best practices, all that kind of stuff. So if you have burning questions that you want to ask, please share. Or if you have topics that you would like me to cover, I am happy to do it. I have jotted down lots of different topics myself, so I'm prepared. And the way I plan to do it is to keep the sessions or the episodes short and very focused. And instead of having one long podcast on, I will have a series of podcasts on or a series of episodes on the same topic. So they'll be like short series that are continually rolling. So let me share some of the topics or series topics I plan to cover. Let's see. Okay, here we are. 5 biggest CRM mistakes. Which, the thing is that I work with lots of coaches and consultants, and I see the things that they all do. There are things that I can share as successes that I've seen work many times with coaches and consultants, and then there are big flops that I have seen over and over again. So my perspective of how systems automation work for business coaches and consultants, is very different and unique, and I think worthy of, sharing what are those 5 big mistakes. The next topic is just going to be back to basics: who, what, why, where, when of CRM. Just answering the top level questions about CRM. And then I love this title: your systems might be a hot mess if. So this is going to be a series of, I think it's a 3-part series on your systems might be a hot mess if. And then I'm going to do another series on from setup to sales in 30 days, because this is my goal with my clients, is to get them set up and selling in 30 days. We don't always do it, but we certainly make every effort to do so. It certainly helps prioritize things. There's a lot of benefits of giving yourself a 30-day window. Let's see, what's another topic area we're going to cover? 4 systems to standardize more and customize less, CRM and sales, and lots of other topic areas. So you will, I'm going to start recording them in the next couple of weeks, and they will start coming out in November is the plan right now. So CRM Success Secrets will live on. It will show up in your typical podcast, or really I should say favorite podcast platform. And we will do more expert solo episodes, sprinkling in interviews. And I'm going to change the title of those interviews to Systems Heroes, because I think any business owner that implements systems in their business is a hero. It makes them be able to do more than they could on their own without any automation. So pretty cool. So thank you for listening up to this point and sharing your feedback as I have taken this podcast to 20 episodes. So we will be back in about a month with more content. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.